And of course, some of them were camouflage. So just a couple little, for model builders or anybody that likes that kind of stuff, it's very colorful. You can do it in several different ways. This is a Nakajima Key 27. It didn't have a Japanese name. It was Allied code name was Nate, and it was called Type 97 fighter, first introduced in 1937, flew in 1936, but put into service in 1937. Again, mainly used in China. Flying Tigers under Claire Chennault came across a lot of these in combat. A lot of people thought that Chennault and the Flying Tigers were shooting Zeros down. No, they're fighting against Army airplanes primarily, and this airplane in particular, the Key 27. Here's another look at side view. They had several different canopies on it. Some were even opened up. This has kind of coupe windows on it. I think it's an attractive little plane. I'd love to see somebody build a replica of this to fly as a warbird. It would be almost maintenance-free. You could use an American Pratt & Whitney R1340 in the front, be real close to the engine they had. There's no retractable gear. This thing only weighs about 2,800 pounds empty. It's just simple. Simple little airplane. It'd be like a T6 with another 50 miles an hour. There's a nice kind of stylized view of it there. You can see the very lightweight construction. Again, it only had two 7.7 millimeter guns in it, so it was really underarmed. The first couple airplanes of the Japanese Army Air Force were very undergunned for sure. The designer, Yasushi Koyama, designed airplanes for Nakajima aircraft all the way up through the end of the war. And you will be able to see the family heritage as the airplanes change and the engines get more powerful. Very simple construction, however fairly robust. You can see that the airfoil sections and the bulkheads are quite numerous and close together, so the rigidity is probably pretty good, but very lightweight again. This had a Nakajima Kotobuki engine in it, 9-cylinder radial, pumped out about 680 to 750 horsepower depending on version. Kotobuki in Japanese means long life. These engines were very reliable and required very little maintenance. Just a side view of some of the Key 27 variants, different paint schemes. You'll notice the third one down on the left side, actually the three on the left side from the middle to the bottom have a white surround behind the red Hinomaru insignia. These were home defense markings. And it looks pretty much like their flag, the white flag with the red Hinomaru. These were home defense markings they used. The one on the far right, second from bottom, is the Manchukuo Air Force in Manchuria. Puppet government set up by the Japanese there. And here's a neat picture of the guy running this engine. This is a single row 9-cylinder, so this engine probably compares most favorably with the R1340 that's in the T6. About the same amount of power, about the same amount of displacement, about the same size.